How to retire rich in life. I'm going to give you the magic formula today, and if you choose, your rich retirement can start right now. Stay till the end to get the 3 steps to retiring rich. But first, let me ask you this. Why do you want to be rich? Typically, the reason is happiness. If only I were rich, I'd be happy, right? Unfortunately, there are plenty of unhappy rich people. And so we're going to talk about what a real rich life looks like in a moment. But first, let's talk about information. Is that the answer? No. Let's face it, you can have all the information, probably know people who are informed, but they haven't cracked the code. Many people publish books, but they're not best-selling authors. Others are. What's the secret? Magic pixie dust? Yes and no. Now, I want you to live a rich, happy dream retirement, and you absolutely can if you have the key to unlock the vault. And that's our video topic today. Let's return to happiness and success. Many people think if only I were successful, I'd be happy. As it turns out, that's backward. Happy first, then success follows. It's a little woo-woo, it seems, I know, but it's really scientific. How'd you like to be lucky? The one for whom everything always seems to be going your way. You meet the right person at the right time. Maybe you don't think it's possible for you, but it is. Do you know anyone who blocks their riches? Ever tried to help someone and they simply won't accept it? Maybe you've tried to help friends or family or coworkers or positively impact someone, but they're committed to their really sad story and life really sucking. But the evidence shows you're going to continue to get what you're getting until you make a change. We know that living a rich life is an inside job. There are no external fixes or answers. Are you with me? If you want to change your life, you've got to change your life. And it might just be a small shift, a new perspective, a different way of thinking. But the bottom line is this: you'll never be richer, happier, healthier, or more loved than you allow. You've got to claim it. I wrote a book about it, and I'll link to it in the comments. You've got to unlock it. You must believe that it can happen for you. Now, our life is awesome now, but it wasn't always that way. Back in 2008, we lost almost everything. From the outside, before that happened, it looked like we had it all. Nice house, fancy cars, great incomes, 2 professionals with successful businesses, and we lost it all virtually overnight. Suffered for 2 long years with 3 houses in foreclosure, and after trying really hard to fix it, we said it's time to go. And I explained it all in this video. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but let me ask, what does being rich mean to you? And my 13-year-old nephew Thomas asked me one day, "Auntie Donnie, are you rich?" And I said, "Well, Thomas, what's rich?" And he said, "Well, do you have a lot of money?" And I said, "Thomas, what's a lot of money?" And he said, "Like $1 million?" So I explained to him that the value of the property we have in Mexico is worth more than that, but it's not in my bank account to spend. But then I went on to share my view that there are different meanings to being rich. And I told him, we have a lot of friends, a loving family, we have our health, we're part of a caring community, we live a wonderful lifestyle with enough money to do what we choose to do. And so I said, "So Thomas, by that definition, I'm a very rich woman." The new definition of rich isn't about acquiring things, our accomplishments, or financial status. The new rich is about freedom. The freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it, for as long as you want to do it. Now that is a rich life. The next question is, what do you want? I want you to imagine the who, what, when, where, and why of your rich retirement life. It's not about money. I know you might think it is about the money, but it's really not. I want you to imagine who you can be, what you can do, what you can have. Imagine that rich retirement life that you want. And even better, imagine it's already happened. What does it feel like? You've made it. Attach your emotions to this vision. And this is so important. I really can't impress upon you how important it is. But I want you to write down, what does that rich retirement life feel like? When you imagine yourself living it, calm, relaxed, free, light, it's really important to feel these emotions. And one very important emotion is gratitude. And I encourage you to feel grateful, because when we achieve our rich life, our energy must have the proper frequency in order to keep it. And that feeling of deep appreciation, gratitude, and awe, like, wow, this is so cool. How did I get here? Would you like to feel that way? How did all of this happen for me? How did a guy from nowhere special or a gal from the wrong family become that person? We all have the power to impact the lives of many by creating foundations, building orphanages, schools, libraries, or clinics. We can make a difference. Somebody pinch me. How did I get here? What does rich look like for you? Now, it's important to understand you and I receive over 10,000 marketing messages every single day that are designed to convince us that we want what we don't want and we need what we don't really need. As a result, many people end up spending their entire lives chasing something they don't even want. Now, it's not your fault. The big companies don't want you to know this. That's why it's important for you to get clarity. You need to understand the importance of not getting distracted by wants that aren't yours. You don't want to waste your time on things that don't make you any happier. Maybe like me, you've acquired, achieved, or accomplished things and you're like, why did I do that? This isn't what I want. Sometimes we chase things that really aren't worth our energy. And in my case, it was being a lawyer. It all starts with small steps. The science of happiness shows us that good results can be duplicated. If you do what others have done, you'll get what they got. The science of happiness studies subjects' external and internal driver and the results they get, the mindset, strategies, and tactics they used by those who are happy are measurable and repeatable. We just need to learn and follow their secret formula. Now, ancient wisdom suggests you make a plan and the divine guides you. So it's sort of like a joint venture in attorney speak. The purpose of your dreams is to guide you to your best possible life. But most people, they deny their dreams. They reject their dreams and they forget their dreams. But I'm asking you to dream again. We all did it as little kids. Are you willing to be a dreamer again? I hope so. What are your dreams? I encourage you to get excited. Take the governor off. Let them roll. Dreams are free. Being rich isn't just about money. And the reason most people don't get what they want is because they don't know what they want. In fact, your vision and how you feel about it are the most important pieces of creating your rich retirement life. And that's why I want you to have a clear vision. So think about it, jot it down. I want you to reflect and remember a time in your life when everything came together for you. You were in the zone like a high-performing athlete. Time stops. Now imagine yourself in a place and time in the future where everything you want has already happened. If you're not there yet, or not even close, it's okay. But once you have that clear vision of what you want, it becomes your compass to know where to place your focus, what obstacles are in your way, and how you're going to remove them. Implementation is the action part. It gets really easy to get across that river and live your dream life once you've stepped across the first two boulders. So you need a clear vision, a step-by-step plan, that's the focus part, and an implementation strategy. That's the action, where the rubber meets the road. When you take these 3 steps, things can happen very quickly, like they did for our client Paul. His life was completely transformed in just 6 short months. And you can hear more about him and his journey in this video. Claim your rich retirement dream life right now by dreaming big and acting on it daily. Bye for now.